In this video, I'm going to describe how to retrieve encrypted data from the encrypted local store. For this demonstration, I'll use an application named getencrypted.mxml in the Chapter 10 Begin project. If you're following along with the exercises, open the application now. This is the same application that I created in the previous video that currently can save encrypted data to the local store. Place the cursor in the getCredentials method. The first step in retrieving data is to declare a byte array. We can reuse the variable name bytes because both variables are declared local to the functions. I'll data type it as a byte array, and then I'll fill in the byte array by calling the encrypted local store's static method getItem. Then I'll pass in the same key that I used in setting the item previously, username. Next, I'll translate the byte array to a string value, var username typed as a string equals bytes dot read UTF bytes, and as I described earlier, you pass in the length or the number of bytes in the byte array by using the byte array's length property. So now the encrypted value has been decrypted and saved back to a simple string. I'll now save that to the username input control. And now I'll test the application. I'll run the application. I'll click into the username text input control and type in a value, David G, and click Save Credentials. I get a message that the data has been saved. I'll click OK, and then manually clear out the username, and then click the Load Credentials method, and you'll see that the data is retrieved. Now the data is actually stored persistently on the local system. So now I'll be able to close the application completely and then reopen it again. And this time when the application opens, I'll immediately click the Load Credentials button, and you'll see that the data is still there in the local system. So this is sort of like cookies, and also very similar to the local shared object architecture that's been available in the Flash player for a long time. But unlike these architectures, it involves strong encryption, and that means that you can safely save these kinds of values on the local system, and you'll know that you're using the strongest possible encryption that's available with the current hosting operating system.